Every Tuesday from 8 to 8:30. That's when we have time for our farmers out there. Today we have visited a nursery bed. We are going to look at a cinnamon. A cinnamon in our local language is a mudarasini. Did you know that a cinnamon has a nursery bed? When we talk about a nursery bed to humans, they are babies. You know how to look after our babies. We're going to look at how you can look after a nursery bed and how you can benefit from it. Today we visited our farmer, Mr. Stephen Okotha, who is going to take us through how you can look after a nursery bed and benefit from it. Follow me to get the best knowledge from this. This is the Harvest Money Show. My name is Rosemary Tukundani. But can you please introduce yourself to the viewers out there who are looking at us?
Thank you very much. I am called George Stephen Okotha. I'm a retired person. I was working with the Insurance Regulatory Authority, and then I retired in 2018. But I decided to retire into farming. And in 2019, I formed a company called Mukono Cinnamon and Rosemary Farmers Limited. And what we do in that company, we grow cinnamon, mudalasini, kitaferi, soursop, rosemary, cocoa, and cactus trees. Yes, that's what we do now. I'm a director of that company.
What crops do you grow here? Like the type of varieties that you grow in your nursery bed?
Thank you. Like I said, we specialize in 4 crops. First, cinnamon. So we grow cinnamon and also do the seedlings. We grow kitaferi, which is kitaferi, soursop, and also seedlings. And then rosemary and seedlings. Now we have even guavas and even cocoa seedlings. So these are seedlings for kitaferi, mudalasini is there, guavas are there, cocoa are there. So these are seedlings. We sell people these seedlings.
What are the proper ways of starting up a nursery bed?
Oh, nursery. Nursery, what you do, first of all, you have to get sandy soil, sandy loamy soil. Then we mix it with some manure. For us, we use, you will see it when we go down there. You use it manure, and then you what? You can plant a seed in here or a seedling, then you have the nursery. Keep on watering. That is for the nursery. Yes. Alternatively, we can first put the seeds somewhere in a sort of a place. When the things have come out, then we put in here. So you just need the soil, the manure, the cavera, and that's it. And some kind of shade. Here now we are using these cactus for shade so that the sun does not badly affect the nursery.
Let us talk about the procedures that I'm supposed to follow when I'm doing a nursery bed business.
Like I said, first, of course, you need the land, the place where you're going to put your nursery. Secondly, you need a constant water source, because you can put this thing and then the sunshine becomes too much and they dry off. So you need a constant what? Permanent water source. Then you begin. Now, if you don't have a sandy loamy soil, then you have to buy it. For us, we are lucky we have it. If you don't have it, you have to buy. You ask those people for the pickups, I mean the vehicles, they will get you those kind of soil, which is sandy, Yes, which does not harden. So you need that soil. Then you mix it with the manure. Preferably, we use this chicken manure. And once you have mixed, then you put in the seedlings or the seeds. That's what you need.
Okay, Mr. Okotha, when do I expose my crops to the sunlight?
No, the sunlight should be there. It's just be moderated. Yeah. All plants need sunlight, but moderated. And that's what we are using. But if you are just making just a nursery bed somewhere, you can just first of all put like a katandaro, which is a bit, you put it such that it is, when the sunshine is up strong, does not affect it. Yes, it can receive the sun when the sunshine is coming, starting, and when it is ending. So that's how you can move. But for us, we are not doing that katandalo issue, because we have the trees which are giving us, moderating the light.
So many farmers that do nursery bed business put their crops in greenhouses. Why are your crops outside?
No, I have a greenhouse. We shall see it ahead there. But for this purpose, because the greenhouse is just to regulate the amount of sunlight or sunshine, which we are getting from here. Yes, but we have also another greenhouse. But the advantage here is that we are near the water. That water does not dry. So like during the dry season, we easily get water from there. So it is working like a greenhouse.
Let us talk about spacing. How much space do I need to give my crops in a nursery bed?
No, in a nursery bed, there is nothing like spacing. We are just putting them close because each of them are in its own pot. The spacing now comes when you are planting in the garden. That is where we say that for cinnamon, mudalasini, you put 10 feet. For soursop, chitaferi, about 25, because you know it's going to be bigger, you see.
It's a bigger space.
Yeah, bigger space. For cocoa, you can also put 10. Yes, but here in the nursery, there's no need, because each one is in its own one, and they are going to buy them off. All these trees, seedlings will be bought off. Yes, so then you again make another set.
How do I look after my crops in a nursery bed?
Okay, thank you. How to look after the seedlings. First thing is that you need the watering, maybe after every 2 days or 3 days, depending on whether there is sunshine or not. Then you need to spray, at least because there are some insects which can disturb the leaves, like this one, eating it off. So you need to spray with the rocket so that no insect comes to what? Yes. Even when you have just poured the seeds down, you put there something such that it protects the termites from eating the seeds. Yeah. So once you have what? You are watering. You are putting there some yes, to avoid the insects disturbing it. And that's it. The lighting, we have already talked about it. And the things will grow until when people buy them, then you make another set of nursery beds.
When do I transplant my crops to the mother garden?
To the main garden. For this one, I say, these are okay, 7 leaves. You can really transplant. And that's why we are saying that come March, people should begin buying this. Yes. When it is Mudalasini, also we start from 7. We don't recommend lower leaves because the thing is not yet strong. They can get damaged, or they may not grow. But at the same time, when you are planting, you just don't say put it in the soil like that. You dig a hole, preferably 1.5 feet by 1.5, and down also 1.5. First you put manure, then put in towards the beginning of the rainy season, and just picks up.
You are talking of 7 leaves for a crop to be transplanted from a nursery bed to the mother garden. Why 7 leaves? Auntie, we think that is the maturity, because if you plant when they are still, for example, now this one, these are just 2 leaves. When you put this, remember, you are moving it from a soft soil, loamy, sandy soil, which is very easy for the roots to penetrate. Now you are putting it into the other hard soil. You get it? And the roots are still very weak. You will struggle there. By the time when even the rains get finished and the sunshine comes, it is still down there. Then it dries off. But now these ones have stronger roots. Yes. So the survival rate is higher here than here. Why do you use polythene bags? Can't I put my seeds directly to the soils?
You can, but there are two maybe disadvantages. First of all, if I'm to talk about Mudalasini, it takes 1 month to come out. So, and 2, not all seeds will germinate. You see this one here, this pot, it has not germinated. Now, if you took this seed, and yet there was a seed. If you take the seed and put in the in the hole, and it doesn't germinate, and you are waiting 1 month, 2 months, you see, you will have lost out even, you see. Yet when you put this one, you are sure, you can count that I've planted 3,000 cinnamon trees, over 3,000 chitafed trees, and they are there. But if you rely on the seeds may not germinate. The seeds may, and we had talked about looking after the seeds, whereby when it comes out, you have to spray to make sure that these other things don't want. Now, if you have already scattered the seeds in the pots, these termites will eat them. It is very difficult to monitor when they are already in the garden. But when you monitor here, by the time when you are planting it, it is already up. Yes.
Let us talk about the cost. Like, how much do you put in if you are to set up a nursery bed for business?
Okay. What happens is, first, like I said, I don't buy the soil. Sometime when we used to buy the soil, it was about 70,000 a tipper. Now we don't buy. You are going to see it there. We just put the soils together. So that is maybe not a cost so much, because I just pay 5,000 per what? Per one heap. Then the bovera. This bovera I buy 9,000 a kilo of this bovera. Then the chicken manure, buy at 10,000 a sack. You saw it there, which we use for mixing. Then now I pay these people, I think it is 7 shillings per 7 shillings per filling what? The pot. Yeah. So it's not much. No, how long does it take to fill 40 in here? In a day they can fill even maybe 5,000.
Let us talk about maintenance. How do you maintain your nursery garden?
I have workers, and you're going to see them there. They are the ones who maintain this. They are the ones who will tell me that they will know that the nursery needs to be watered. They will tell me that now the insects are what? Affecting it. Let us what? Spray. They are the ones who will remove the grass from the what? From the nursery. So I have workers. Yes, they maintain that.
How can someone out interested in starting up a nursery bed business earn from this?
I read an article when I was still even working that if you have a nursery bed, you can earn more than a farmer who is farming maybe maize and so on. Because like I said, this one here I sell at 500 shillings. And now I have 70,000. If they bought all of them, that's how much? Maybe 35 million. Now to get that from maybe growing maize and so on is a bit of a challenge. So, and yet the space is, what the space I use is small. So when you the nursery, you use a smaller space, and maybe the amount of money you get hopefully is more than, because to get 35 maybe million, you would have maybe 10 acres or 20 acres of maize. I don't know. So I would encourage people to go into nursery, because right now, when you look at tree planting, is the issue. People, of course we are cutting trees, so there is an urgency for us to plant what? More trees. Now, the challenge then comes, where are the seedlings? You see? You people may want to plant the trees, but where are the seedlings? So I encourage people to go into nursery so that we'll provide the seedlings. Yes. In addition to the providing to others or selling to others, you also plant from your own. I just pick from my nursery and plant. Yes. I have 1,000 trees of soursop, chitaferi, and I just get from my nursery. I told you I have 16,000 trees of mdalasini. And instead of going to buy, I get from my nursery. So it becomes cheaper when you are getting from your nursery and planting.
Let us talk about the challenges that you get in this business.
No, apart from water, like I said, the only thing is that issue of like when the pests are attacking it, to spray it. Otherwise, I have workers who just pick the leaves, monitor. I've not registered any theft, so, so I don't have that as a risk. Yeah. And water, don't water every day. You water only when there is dry spell. Otherwise, it always gets rain. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the best knowledge for every farmer out there. If you come to Mr. Okothi's garden and you want to buy plants, this is the only knowledge that you have. Make sure that the plants that you take to your main garden have 7 leaves and they're good looking like this plant. This has been the Harvest Money Show. See you next time. Bye-bye.